Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm installing the shock relocation brackets on the Squarebody. Reason I want to run the relocation brackets is because I can run a stock Squarebody shock on the front of this truck. I didn't really want to run drop shocks. I will if I have to, but I'd prefer to run the stock ones. There's a lot more options for ride quality out there for a stock length shock. So I've got one side about done. This side I'm going to show you what I'm working on. All right, this is pretty simple. Basically all I'm doing right now is bolting the lower shock on, or bolting the shock onto the lower mount, and then we'll bolt. I'll just loosely run the bolt in the relocation bracket, so I can kind of see about where on the frame that the holes need to be drilled. It's not really difficult. The worst part I will tell you about this is you can't get a drill up in here, right in here, because the firewall's here. So I've got a solution for that. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, holes in there. Let's see if the bolt fits. I hope it does, because these are aggravating. Nope, they're gonna fit. All right. That drill bit was hot. I mean to tell you, it was some kind of hot. See what we got for bolts here. I'm gonna put a flat washer on top. Bolt this jewel in. Before we do this, I had to remove the shifter linkage, and I've got it all in the wires and everything else. Let's put it back. I don't know where this bushing comes from, but save that for later. And the speedo cable went right here. put the interaction on the bottom. I said that was 14 millimeter. If you were doing this, you need one of these. This is a adapter, goes on a small impact, right angle drill, because you cannot get in there without one. You might get the front hole bored, but you will not get the back one bored. I thought the passenger side was going to be the worst side. Actually, it was the driver's side. The lip on the firewall is a little more pronounced for some reason. I don't know, just the way it was made. So I got it drilled out and got the mount on. Alright, so got the rear shocks installed. They're pretty close to the frame right there, but I think it's going to be just fine. It'll clear. This side's got about the same amount of clearance. These were a pain to get installed. Ended up having to spread these apart, these tabs apart a little bit. The bottom, you couldn't really spread those apart, so I just took a flat disc and kind of ground them down until they'd fit, and then they slid right in. Once I did all that, everything seems to fit good, so that's kind of it on the shocks. Next I've got a digital air pressure gauge that I'm going to install. So this is digital air pressure gauge. I've came up with these, it's not, because I had to tee into the airline. Not completely satisfied with this, but I think I can make it work. I only had 2 90s and 2 straights, so I figured, hey, we'll figure something out on that. So that is going to be it for this one. Next video will be installing this digital air pressure gauge. So that's going to be it for this one. We appreciate you watching. Been getting several new subscribers and stuff past few weeks, so I appreciate that, and we will see you on the next one.